My husband gave birth to our baby.
Hey girl, hey.
Call her a little gay miracle.
We're poly. I ended up pregnant with a partner. I get judged as a trans dad. You wanted to be a man and men don't have babies.
Our child should be taken away from us. That we aren't fit parents. Hey!
Hi. How did you feel when you found out Tucker was pregnant?
Surprised to say the least.
We done with nap time. Hi!
My name's Tucker.
My name's Danny. Our daughter's name is Maya and she's 4 months old. I think we're pretty good parents. We have a lot of fun with her. We've been together for about 3 years.
And married for 8 months.
We met at work. We were both nurses during COVID, and we met and became friends and got really close.
I had really started to develop feelings for her, so I thought, let's give it a shot. Got some happy feet.
We decided that we wanted to have kids early on. We originally expected me to carry the baby. I was actually doing fertility testing.
I'm a trans man, and we were trying to have her get pregnant and expand our family. And then I ended up pregnant with a partner, and it was the best.
Best thing that ever happened to us.
Yes.
Were you polyamorous from the start of your relationship?
It was my idea to do it. At the time I identified as asexual. I didn't have much of a drive, and she is completely opposite to me.
He wanted to make sure I had the freedom to explore all of my options, whether that be with men, women, or otherwise.
How did you feel when you found out you were pregnant?
We clearly weren't expecting pregnancy, so I thought I was having like gas issues, and she went to go buy me medication. But because we were already trying to get her pregnant, we had a bunch of pregnancy tests, and like in the back of my mind, I was just like, just check. And it came up positive. I walked around the living room for like 20 minutes going, oh.
I was thrilled right away. We call her a little gay miracle.
Sparkles and all.
Sparkles and all.
How many of these headbands does Maya have? Do you like coordinating her outfits?
Maya has an unknown amount of headbands, but I'm guessing at least 50. Would you say?
If we hide, they can't see us. I love coordinating her headbands.
How have you been able to breastfeed?
I found out that there was an induction method that's used for adoptive moms and also can be used with transgender women. I take a medication. These are my portable breast pumps. So I have my pumps in now. They are suctioning, and I can wear them with a shirt on like this. Hi! Through breastfeeding her, lactating, I've able to find my own role, and I absolutely love it. I like personally that she has a little bit of me in her, and I'm able to give her antibodies. I'm able to give her those good, healthy nutrients that are in breast milk.
When do you plan to tell Maya about how you gave birth to her?
Anytime she asks, we're gonna be honest with her in an age-appropriate level.
I think that kids can understand any concept as long as you do it on the level educational-wise that they can understand.
How will you explain that you're poly with Maya?
I think when it's time to explain to Maya that we're poly, it's gonna be pretty easy of a conversation. We don't hide our partners, so if those people are important enough to be around in our life, then they're going to know her and she's gonna have questions about who they are pretty quickly. So I think just being able like, oh, that's Papa's boyfriend or that's Papa's girlfriend or that's Mama, like I think it's gonna be an easy explanation.
Since they're not living with us, they have their own personal private lives. We don't involve them in Maya's childcare. There you go.
When did you decide to start sharing your story on social media?
We are at 38 weeks now.
I encouraged him sharing his story at the beginning. Miss Maya, hey!
I did receive judgment for being trans and pregnant. We didn't really have any face-to-face judgment.
No. Online was a very different story though.
The worst comment that I think we've gotten would be the ones saying that they're gonna come find us and that they're gonna hurt Maya because of my status. We get a lot of like judgmental comments saying this is wrong in every sense. I don't understand how it's wrong. We're creating a life and giving a very loving and welcoming environment.
We've had a bunch of comments saying that our child should be taken away from us, that we aren't fit parents.
They know nothing about our home, and
Who we are as parents.
Who we are as parents, yeah. Why is he pregnant and not her? That's a big one for you. Males cannot have children. I feel so sorry for this child. The world has seriously gone mad. I'm sorry your child will need therapy for the rest of its life.
There's a block button for a reason. We're used to the comments. I think people are very misinformed. People think that children can't adjust to a different kind of family unit, but they can. I think people's general confusion, whether they say it in a very mean, judgmental way or a kind way, is why Tucker would want to give birth to a child, which they commonly associate with a woman, when he identifies as a man.
You know, I had to transition for my life when I was younger, and that was for me to be able to live. But then having been married and wanting to like grow my family with you, it didn't matter what womb we used to do that for me. So it wasn't like a man or woman kind of thing. It's really no comment on either gender. It's just the fact that I had the system that worked and that we could use at the time.
And we wanted a family.
And we wanted a family.
Hello!
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
My parents have supported me so much. They washed the baby for us. They've helped Tucker and us during his pregnancy.
Hi, Mama.
How did you feel when you found out Tucker was pregnant?
Surprised to say the least. When I found out Tucker was pregnant, Danielle had called me and I was expecting to hear that she was pregnant. And then she told me he was pregnant, and I know I was totally silent on the telephone for a while because I really didn't know what to say. I was very happy, but I was very worried then. I knew we could handle it. It was not going to be a problem. But you always wonder how other people are going to act. And that was a big concern. It has made me very happy to see just how good they are at what they're doing.
When I had questions about things, like I just go to you, and I'm like, hey, should they be doing this yet? Please tell me.
Yeah, I've gotten to hear, you were right, Mom, more than once, which has been really good. They're terrific. There's a lot of love in this family. Boo.
Are you excited to have a second grandchild?
I'd like to have a second grandchild. I'm really big on Dani getting the whole experience that she gave me. So, yes.
We are still going to go back to having Dani try for our second one.
We plan on having our next child via sperm donor, which was our original plan before Tucker got pregnant.
I think our family is abnormally normal.
Abnormally normal is a great way to put it. I think we have a very unique family setup. But aside from that, we do all the normal things any other family would do.
What do you hope for your family for the future?
I want to be safe. I just want my daughter to be safe and the world to be a little accepting, less hateful. I can only ask for so much though.